eastern part of the municipality of Taysan, you can find a 7,328 square meters lot in Barangay Pinagbayanan, where the Pinagbayanan Integrated National High School is situated. This was founded in 1973 and was known as Pinagbayanan Community High School or the PCHS. This is almost 9 kilometers away from the town plaza or town proper. It is accessible for this along the way, and transportation means are available every 15 minutes in the morning trips and every 30 minutes in the afternoon. The municipal government of Taysan, represented by Honorable Mayor Isidro Sulit Sr., bought this land on January 4, 1977 to be this school site. This was acquired through donation and registered on September 5, 1990. In the first existence of this school, the 4 classrooms in the Pinagbayanan Elementary School were used until the 2 classroom buildings, funded by the Filipino-Chinese Chambers of Commerce, were constructed and occupied in 1984. The elementary ground was left when another classroom building were constructed in 1995. School-based management, or SBM, is a DepEd stress that decentralizes the decision-making from the central office and field offices to individual schools and learning centers to enable them to better respond to their specific education needs. Schools and learning centers shall be empowered to make decisions on what is the best for the learners they serve. Through the SBM, teachers and school heads have the authority to formulate their own professional development plans consistent with the organization's goals and standards. Teachers can adapt classroom strategies to meet the diverse needs of learners. Schools have the authority to enter into partnership agreements resulting to community and other stakeholders to become actively engaged in school operations. The SBM, in the context of new normal, underpins the following 4 principles of a school system that guides the SBM processes. Principle 1, leadership and governance. Principle 2, curriculum and instruction. Principle 3, accountability and continuous improvement. Principle 4, management of resources.
Pursuing to attain the higher education is important for our personal and professional development. But see to it that being belong to the noblest profession, we must be a model and proponent of the aforementioned qualities. Maybe in the near future, one of you will serve as school leader and others as good follower. Respect to one another is very important. We must ready to embrace the changes that may happen every time. We must be aware also to the importance of being linked to the stakeholders like alumni, parents, community people, NGOs, private and public sectors, religious group, and the like, for us to achieve our goal in order to prosper whatever projects and activities that we want to achieve. We will need them as our partner for the continuous improvement of our school in terms of academic and non-academic access. Let us work together despite of the challenges posed by the pandemic and other reasons that may encounter in the next day. Let's help to so that our school can stand committed in carrying out its mission, and that is providing quality education to our learners. That's all. Happy SBM to all of us, and God bless. I love you all.
Globally, the organizational status of most schools is characterized by struggles as it's trying to meet the target goals to be labeled effective. The kind of leadership and management the school has is considered the greatest factor working towards the school's organizational effectiveness. Because of it, it becomes imperative that the school should be well managed. The management of school is said to be similar with the management of organizations in economic type. Significantly, the management of functions lies on the hands of the school heads. The school heads acts as a leader and a manager. With the school heads management, guidance, and planning, the school ought to create a positive climate for all school participants.
A school leader shares the vision of the school, aligns his or her professional goals with those of the school and district, and shares responsibility for the success of the school as a whole.
Personal leadership is about fulfillment of school vision through passion, not from position. As a school leader, he or she has a big part to inspire others to be better. My experience as a school OIC for more than 2 years taught me to value what one has shared, even in his or her small ways, to reach the common goal.
Leadership is how you lead people. And a good leader must possess a good heart and mind. Hindi porket ikaw yung leader, ikaw na yung masusunod sa lahat ng bagay. Hindi porket ikaw ang leader, ikaw yung dapat na pakinggan lang ng bawat tao sa paligid mo. Ang isang mabuting pamumuno ay dapat na nakikinig at nagpapasya para sa ikabubuti ng mas nakararami.
As a teacher, you have to be committed to learning for a lifetime first before you lead your student down that path.
As a teacher, I commit myself to provide equity among my learners and provide them with the best knowledge that they can, and ensure that they have all the learnings that they needed in long life learning and for everyday living.
Be a reflective teacher. Honestly look at what you do from time to time. Evaluate the purpose of your role as a teacher.
COVID-19 pandemic has affected the public education sectors in terms of adjustment in traditional modalities of instructional delivery, school operations, and policies. With this emerging paradigm shift, teachers' crisis, self-efficacy, and work commitment are relevant. To this new normal, I pledge to make our learning modality enjoyable and effective on the part of the learners and be able to manage, facilitate instruction for distance learning, and give the superior quality education that every student deserves.
Pinagbayanan Integrated National High School, based on my MOOE monitoring and observation, we submitted liquidation report on time and has no lapse and unliquidated MOOE up to present. MOE fund is intended for the activities identified in the annual procurement plan. Minor repairs, consumables, office supplies, janitorial and security services are some expenses incurred by this institution. We post information and actual utilization of fund in the School Transparency Board. Those allocations was used for the benefit and welfare of school personnel and learners.
Dahil po sa naranasan nating pandemya, naging homeschool o naging modular ang klase ng mga bata. Bilang isang magulang, in-expect ko po sana na maging approachable ang mga teacher at sana po makilala sila ng mga bata through video chat.
As a student, I believe that the school provides the best education we can have for our future career or profession.
to learn and grow with my fellow peers, to help each other achieve each other's dreams, to hone our talents and discover new ones, to make friends and grow with them as each year passes, and to make the most memorable times of our lives.
Teachers and students will lead, influence and contribute to school and community locally, nationally, and globally for the improvement of human condition.
I can see that our school has the capabilities to achieve many goals, and one of these is to provide a higher learning capabilities that can make our school will be a model school not only in our district but also in other provinces. Many students will be more competitive in their academic and also in extracurricular activities. And in the future, many students will bring recognition of excellence in a certain field, and then they will remember that they are once a student of Pinagbayanan Integrated National High School.
More improvements on our surroundings, the competitiveness of every student about learning different literature